I'm Susan Heller, the Kosher Keto Maven, and today I'm going to make carnivore noodles. They're carnivore and keto, and they have 3 ingredients. Salt, which is certified kosher by the Orthodox Union, OU, and some vegan gelatin that's also certified kosher by the Orthodox Union, it's OU. And about 5 eggs. I need a cup of eggs, and 5 large eggs usually does that. I want to give a shout out to Indigo Nilly, who made this recipe on her YouTube channel about a year ago. You first make crepes, and then you roll them up and cut them into noodles. However, I had to work with the recipe quite a bit because the amount of gelatin was different. Now, she said you should be able to use any gelatin, and this gelatin says a 1-for-1 replacement for animal-based gelatin. Well, that didn't work for me. She used 2 tablespoons of gelatin, and when I did that, I got almost a solid mess. Then I tried 1 tablespoon, and it was still too thick. I couldn't pour it into the pan to make crepes. Finally, when I got down to 1 teaspoon, it worked for me. This is the one that I got, and it's vegan gelatin, and it's from Druid's Grove, and I got it on Amazon. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is turn on the burner to medium and take this pan and spray it. I do that over the sink so that I don't get the fumes in the camera. And spread that oil around. I'm going to push this back out of the way a little bit. And in this cup, I have 2 egg yolks and 3 egg whites. It makes 1 cup of eggs. I'm going to put in a pinch of salt and 1 teaspoon of gelatin. Then immediately I'm going to blend it. You want to get rid of all the lumps, so I find an immersion blender works the best. All right, I'm going to move this aside and pull this heating element. And I'm just going to wait another minute for it to get hot. You want it to be about this consistency. It's a little thicker than if you were making scrambled eggs. Okay, I think it's hot enough. I'm going to put in four tablespoons and swirl it around the pan. And then I'm going to let it cook for 2 minutes. Okay, it's curling up around the edges and I can see that it's getting a little bit brown. So I'm gonna flip it. Perfect color. And now it just cooks for another minute. Okay, I'm gonna put some more avocado oil spray on the pan. And 4 more tablespoons. Which is the same as a 1/4 of a cup. Swirl it around. This pan has a 6-inch bottom, so these are 6-inch crepes. I should get 4 out of here. If you use a 10-inch pan, you'll probably get 3. You can use whatever you desire, but this pan fits on my nice little small burner. Took me a while to master turning them, but I found that this spatula works the best for me. Another quick spray. Four more tablespoons. I did try and make it with 4 whole eggs because I wanted it to be like egg noodles. It didn't taste like egg noodles, it tasted like scrambled eggs. So I reduced it to 2 eggs and then 3 egg whites. Depending on the size of your eggs, what you need to have is a cup of eggs. And this should be our last one. It works best in a non-stick pan. I use the green pans for my non-stick pans. They have a special thermalon coating that doesn't have any harmful effects. The thermalon pans come in 2 different types of thermalon. I guess one is thicker and you can use metal utensils on it, which I buy. And then you can also get a cheaper one that you have to use wooden or silicone utensils on. You can make these and use them as crepes also. You can make sweet crepes out of them, or you could make put sandwich meat inside and fold it up like a taco, or roll it like a burrito, or egg salad or tuna. think there's probably endless possibilities. Okay, that's our last one. I'm going to turn the heat off and push this back out of the way. These are not quite cool enough to touch, so we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so now we're going to take them and roll them. Doesn't have to be real tight. Make them a little bit on the wide side because I want wide egg noodles for what I'm making. And then you just unroll them. Now, if you watched the Rosh Hashanah pot roast I made the other day, how we use these for Rosh Hashanah is to put some of the gravy on top of these, and it makes a nice side dish. You can add the vegetables too. I especially like the cabbage on it. And there you have it. Protein noodles. They're carnivore, so I'm going to eat some. B'tei avon. Thanks so much for watching. I am linking here 2 videos, my Rosh Hashanah pot roast recipe and my keto honey recipe. God willing, I will see you in some more videos right after Rosh Hashanah.